by 8:26, and then up towards Cranford by 8:28. I'll give you a little bit of a wider look at some of the storms that are still active across our area. Very heavy rain falling throughout the tri-state. In fact, we have several reports of flooding already, flash flooding, which has required water rescues in at least Middlesex County and a few other locations as well. I want to go ahead and check some of those storm reports, and yeah, that's not good. Okay, starting to see more and more reports of flooding coming in, including in the 5 boroughs. Give you a look at some of these just this moment. Just over in Jersey City, Jersey Avenue southbound lanes are closed into Brooklyn. Parkside Avenue is closed due to flooding there. Another one down in Staten Island. Highland Boulevard closed between Nelson and Fieldway due to flooding. Another part of Staten Island, West Shore Express, Victory Boulevard closed near Richmond due to flooding as well. And then I think this is the most alarming one I've seen by Sayreville in Middlesex County. Multiple water rescues ongoing down in that area as well. Give you an idea just how much rain has fallen throughout the last 12 hours. Areas in yellow indicate rainfall totals over 2 inches, orange 3 inches, red 4 inches, or excuse me, 5 inches, and then that darker red, you're over 6 inches of rain in a 12-hour period. You can see some of those bullseyes there back towards Edison, over 6 inches of rain. Parts of Staten Island fall into that same bucket as well, and now starting to see those larger rainfall rates, or rainfall totals push into Manhattan as well. A couple of inches down there already. I want to get back to that active tornado warning though. Until 8:15, Middlesex, Morris, Somerset counties, cities of Edison, Franklin, and Woodbridge in the line to see those storms. I'll give you an idea. Yep, there we go. That is right around the center of rotation. Looks like it's right by Society Hill right now. I'm going to see if I can get us a better look. That's not great. At that area of rotation. Maybe this will be a little bit better. Yeah, it's right there. Right by Society Hill. And again, that is driving toward South Plainfield, toward Edison. Frankly, it looks a little sloppy, that rotation does. This is a tornado warning, but it's a radar confirmed tornado warning right now. What that means is not confirmed on the ground for at least this moment. I do want to check one other thing, just a reminder here, when we have tornado warnings like this, the safest thing you can do is to put as many walls between you and the outside. These are very strong and violent storms capable of picking up debris and tossing it around, and that can send things flying through windows, through doors as well. I know a lot of folks are sending in comments. I want to try to get some of those answered if I can here for you. We'll try to get them pulled up. Eric, would you be able to pull up Facebook here and go to the NBC4 New York page, and we'll try to answer some of your questions. But just a reminder that there's the active tornado warning for Middlesex, Morris, and Somerset County until 8:15 tonight. Right now, the center of that rotation looks like it is over Society Hill and headed towards Edison and South Plainfield. We also have just an absolute ton of rain that has fallen already. Most of the area seems to be under flash flood warnings right now. The only exceptions to that are extreme eastern Suffolk County, Monmouth, and Ocean County. But even looking down in that direction, you're starting to see some heavier rain push in right now. So perhaps going to see some additional flash flood warnings develop in those counties, but most of us are just getting absolutely soaked right now with that very heavy rain. Yeah, Dave, go ahead.
Flash flood warning for Hunterdon and Morris, Somerset, Sussex, and Warren, continuing now until 12:15 a.m.
Yeah, we're just keeping those flash flood warnings in effect throughout the evening. There's the area under the flash flood warning right now, and you can see it is most of us, and with good reason. I'll give you an idea just how much rain is left, because we've already seen a ton. And parts of New Jersey through the Hudson Valley into Connecticut could still see as much as 4 or 5 inches of additional rainfall. The other concern here is going to be the winds. We are going to see gusts of 35 to 45 miles an hour after all that rainfall has saturated the soil, essentially made it soft and loose. So if you get some of those higher end wind gusts, right now the leaves are pretty full on trees, and each individual leaf will act like a wind sail, catching those gusts, knocking the trees back and forth. That can lead to obviously trees being down, but those can bump into power lines, power poles as well, and lead to additional outages. Right now it looks like the biggest threat for that is down the Jersey Shore and out through Long Island. But certainly doesn't mean the rest of us are immune to that threat as well. Also, a considerable threat of tornadoes. We're seeing that right now in Somerset, down into Middlesex County. Again, this active for another minute or so, set to expire at 8:15. Just getting an update here from our new executive weather producer, Eric. What do you have?
Getting word that there's actually a flash flood emergency now for Middlesex and Somerset County.
Okay, a flash flood emergency for Middlesex and Somerset County. We have seen these incredible rainfall rates of 2 to 3 inches of rain an hour. Several new flash flood reports coming in near Newark Airport. You've got quite a bit of flooding there. Over towards Rockland County, Elaine Place closed due to flooding. Good news there, that tornado warning was just allowed to expire. We still have all the active flash flood warnings again throughout most of the area as that heavy rain continues to fall. We'll continue to update you here throughout the evening as these warnings pop up, severe thunderstorm warnings, tornado warnings, and of course all that flash flooding as well. Safest thing you can do right now is stay home, stay off the roads. It's very difficult to tell how deep water is as you're driving into it. So be safe, and we'll continue to update you throughout the evening as the forecast continues to develop. Until